Welcome back, YouTube. Welcome back, Macaroni, Big Tony Jones in the building on a Monday night. Hopefully everybody had themselves a good day at work. You know what I'm saying? The beginning of the hustle and bustle, the beginning of the work week. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on a second. We got hold on. Let me fix my monitor real quick here. All right. So it's Monday. All right. Hopefully everybody had themselves a good weekend. You know what I'm talking about? We got an interesting topic to get into today. You know what I'm saying? I got 6 Charleston White crash out interview situations. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into that though, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Tomorrow y'all gonna want to tune in. Y'all gonna want to tune in tomorrow. Cause I got some updates. You know what I'm saying? Some real interesting updates with our homegirl Cardi B. You know what I'm talking about? I got some real I got some updates, you know what I'm talking about? So y'all want to make sure y'all there tomorrow night, you know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. All right, that situation is divided. You know, some people are with Cardi B, some people are not. You know what I'm saying? But what was just brought to my attention is a game changer. y'all not gonna want to miss it. We got a whole bunch of videos coming out this week. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my homegirls, all my sisters in the chat. You know what I'm saying? They're feeling good, feeling great. Go ahead and throw a rose emoji in the chat for yourself. And all my player partners, my partner players, if you're feeling good, feeling great, go ahead and throw yourself a salute emoji in the chat because you know we love my player partners. Now, we got to get down to the smoke, y'all. Shout out to Lady T, man. Lady T in the building. You know what I'm saying? Cheers. I got some tea. I got some tea. So shout out to Lady T. You know what I'm talking about? All right. Charles the crazy. Charles the crazy. But that's my partner, though. He crazy, but that's my partner. You dig? We gonna get into it. You know what I mean? The Monday night, we gonna have some fun. The rest of the week, it's some serious things to get into. Some serious videos coming out. All right? Before we start, though, if y'all got the babies, if y'all got them children, you know what I mean? Please make sure they ain't in the room with us because, you know, this is some grown folk conversation, grown folk BI. You know what I'm talking about? All right, let's get down to the smoke, y'all.
We got a conversation about Chicago turning into Charleston, pulling out a strap on camera. Of all the times Charleston White checked interviewers, his confrontation with DJU in 2022 was probably the most intense. The tension started when Charleston was defending FPG Duck's mama and King Von's family. Charleston made it clear that he didn't care about King Von because Von was a savage. When DJU told him not to speak on him like that, Charleston didn't care.
King Von was a killer. My mama had 2 sons locked up for murder, and my mama let everybody know I'm not in agreement in what my son's done. But look, so this is what I'm saying. You can't make me care about King Von, mama. I don't give a his mama. Y'all love his mama, I don't.
You know, Von and Duck was like counting.
I don't know that.
That's when it goes from 0 to 100. Charleston's like, he can't tell me how to talk, especially since he felt he had every right to speak on this situation.
Why y'all not helping their mama? Why Texas got to pay his mama car note? Why? And y'all want to tell me what I'm going to do with my money?
Yeah, you want to do it because you...
I didn't... No. She asked me.
No. She asked
you. A goddamn lie. How I know that need a car note pay?
I ain't gonna say shit.
How the f*** know she need a car note pay and she don't ask? You think I'm...
Yo, what's the car note pay? Hey, yo, any player partners out of Texas right now, you know what I'm talking about, which is actually the number 3 state in the channel, you know what I'm saying? Actually, number 4 state, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, I'm not. Number 3 state. Y'all gotta let me know, man. Y'all gotta let me know. Y'all gotta let me know in the comment section, man. I don't know what his cardinal pays he's talking about, but he is going at King Von's mom because he doesn't respect the gangsters, you know what I'm saying? The man, he ain't got no respect for the gangsters, for the culture. So in his eyes, like, why are we gonna glorify the negativity? Now, I don't know if it's, some people don't like his approach, but I like the realism in the approach. You know what I'm saying? I like the realism.
All in that, you need your car note pay? So y'all go help the since y'all got so much to say. Give me back the money then. got the help now for you, rotten ass.
Hey yo, that interviewer is trying. He's trying his hardest not to laugh at the motherfucker. He's like, yo, we'll get the bitch back her money then. Hey yo, goddamn, it gets worse. It gets worse.
My mama ain't got a bunch of kids that died. All you hoes buried your baby all pain. Give me back my goddamn money.
In a wild moment showing just how quickly Charleston can flip, he upped the strap and made it clear that he wasn't playing games.
In Chicago, y'all suck my dick. I keep a goddamn gun for whatever.
Hold on, guys.
Don't give a I keep a motherfucking gun.
He went from 0 to 100. He got the, y'all can see it. He got the strap out. He's like, yo, man, Chicago, I don't give a fuck about Chicago. Y'all motherfucking this. Yeah, what? Man. What do you guys think about that one right there? I gotta start with that one. That number, that's my number 6 right there. You know what I'm saying? I gotta start with number 6. Well, I don't know, man. He kind of has a point with the glorification, but bro, I'm gonna tell you, man, you put a gun on the wrong person, man. That might be your last, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he's trolling, but that's not the way to troll, man. Because you can lose your life over some shit like that. That shit can get ugly in a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down like 6 o'clock.
I keep a motherfucking gun. Nigga, I keep a motherfucking gun, Chicago.
What you grab your gun?
Say, homie, what you got going? You better homie. What you mean what I'm on?
So.
Me back said that's gay ASL. And I didn't know what the fuck that
you're
meant.
gay. I'm sorry, you're gay.
No, he's not. No, he changed my perspective.
Now hold on, I'm gonna say something before we roll this clip. What kid here, Aiden Ross, whatever these motherfucking prime and these streamer ass motherfuckers, bro. I got a video coming out. You know what I'm saying? And in the video, you dig what I'm saying? It's basically like these guys are basically subjecting themselves to a humiliation ritual. Now, I don't want to get the beans to the video, but god damn it, you can't come at certain people with this agenda shit. Nah. Not here. We don't play that agenda shit. No, y'all got to go take that somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? No.
No, hold on. I've never seen it. Have you?
I seen my.
Well, exactly. I seen my.
Instead of keeping it professional, Prime started throwing shade and dropping wild comments about Charleston's sexuality.
Well, he can't keep it real on camera. He can't keep it real on camera. We can't get. I didn't. But why you worried about? As a man, why he worried about where I send my dick?
I can show you my porn.
As a man, why he worried about where I send my dick? But why he worried about where I send my dick? As a man.
Yeah. That's a good point though. Like, why are you bringing them talks to the pot? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm cross country macking and stacking. Yo, I'm not going for it. No, hell no. No, you gotta take that shit somewhere else. No. You can't just like these kids play too many motherfucking games. You see, I'm from the Coca-Cola generation. I don't play this Pepsi shit. These motherfuckers with this Pepsi shit, I don't do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a classic Coca-Cola ass nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You know, flat back of Cadillac. That's what we do over here. You know what I'm talking about?
About it.
Aiden tried to fix things, but it pissed Charleston off even more. You could tell Charleston wasn't feeling how Prime was trying to play him on stream. And next thing you know, Charleston's yanking off his mic and ready to show Prime this wasn't just internet talk.
You came and jumped in, nigga. You ain't gonna do nothing, nigga. What you gonna do then, nigga? What you gonna do then, nigga? What you gonna do?
You gonna get your knife?
I don't get no knife. I know what to do. Then I'm gonna throw the punch, nigga. Then I'm gonna, what you gonna do, bitch ass?
He got Mason, you wanna get close?
And I'm gonna spray it too.
Charleston stood up, letting everyone know he's ready to handle whatever Prime wanted to bring.
What? I'll butcher your shit. Hey, yo, this motherfucker is wild. Yo, he backed up the knife like, yo. Listen, y'all better cut that shit out. You see, it's because there's another clip where these Pepsi ass niggas nowadays want to be asking these random ass motherfucking questions. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Stacy in the building, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that shit. I didn't even see this. To be honest with you, Stacy, I didn't even see it. When I saw it, I said, "What the heck?" But these kids gotta stop. Listen, man. All right, you guys interviewing your elders. You got to have some goddamn respect. That's how I understand it. If a motherfucker interviewing me, I'm older than you. You better know your role. We ain't size. You know what I'm saying? We don't communicate the same, partner. You know what I'm talking about? Golly, man.
Orlando Brown caught a quick reality check trying to play with Charleston White during what should have been a...
Hold on. Before we get to Orlando Brown, man. What a shame, man. What a goddamn shame, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? See, what carries Bear? Yo, I wouldn't doubt if he carried Bear Mix. I would. Yo, I'm Bear Mix. Yo, that's the next shit. Yo, that equals do not come. You see my personal space. Don't go invading that though. You know what I'm saying? You can't go invading my personal space now. You know what I'm talking about? That's just how the game goes. Shit. Yo, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I feel sorry for this kid here. Orlando Anderson or whatever the fuck his name is. You know what I'm saying? Orlando fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood done got to this. Hollywood got to Orlando bad. Jesus Christ, man.
regular sit-down. Brown kept calling Charleston daddy and wouldn't let certain topics rest, even after White made it clear that wasn't what they were there for.
Like my I was gonna beat that up.
I went to jail for killing a white man when I was a kid.
So and you threw cops and all kind of shit.
Whatever I got to deal with, I can deal
and
with.
Now got the motherfucking brain.
I'm out on bond. Can you leave that case alone? That's an open case. I'm out on 2 felony bonds. Can you please quit talking about that?
That's real. Unless you gonna let me get the gas.
No, see, that's what I'm saying. This with some bullshit.
I want all the bullshit.
No.
I'm just saying, right? You can't have certain. First of all, he looks like he's high. Second of all, you can't be asking the OGs. You can't be calling OGs daddy and all kind of random stuff. No, see, this is what I'm talking about. This Pepsi generation is got too much agenda shit. Don't even slightly put that in my conversation. That's why I don't do the pause game. I don't got time for that shit. My mind ain't over there. You know, I'm cross country now. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't got time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? We got to comment in the comment section later see what we say. He was hilarious, and that's so Raven. The industry really did. The industry? Oh, man, the industry did. Wait till you hear what our Charleston White had to say about the shit. But the industry, oh my God, ruined this poor kid, man. Ruined him. God damn it. I mean, Raven ain't too bad. But golly, man.
He done said.
White was trying to keep it cool at first, but Brown kept pushing his luck, looking for a viral moment by trying to make Charleston lose his composure on camera. That's when White had to let him know what's up.
You done admitted to being f***ing by a Hollywood executive. You wouldn't fight nobody. You done admitted to being f***ing by a Hollywood executive. You wouldn't fight nobody. You didn't fight them at your ass. No, you didn't fight them at your in Hollywood.
The interview really started hitting different when Charleston flipped the script and started grilling Brown about his Hollywood days.
Tough ass. When they were trying to f*** you, did you fight?
Cat Williams, did I speak to you?
When they were trying to f*** you, did
Cat
you fight?
Williams, did I speak?
But you see how they drew him out? I'm not gonna lie, man. This generation, you can't do that with real individuals. We from a different era now. We don't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? We 10 toes deep. You know what I'm saying? Stay we not playing this shit. We straight up and down like 6 o'clock. We're not doing it. I can't understand why you gonna test somebody like that. Now he gonna have to embarrass you. Cause it's true. You wasn't saying nothing when them executives was doing all kind of, you know what I'm saying, in the nighttime to you or in the daytime or whatever parties they was doing it to you, wherever he was doing it to you at. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Come on with it. You got to know your role, partner. Holy shit, man. The industry done got him too now. Golly.
Did you fight?
Wait, so you stuck? Are you saying you stuck?
No, switch the topic.
Yeah, I know.
Do you have a son named Frankie? Do you have a son named Frankie? Do you have a son and Frankie?
Since you would have fought that hit me, did you fight niggas who?
Only thing that looks good to you is
No, don't try to switch up now. Listen, did you fight them executives that were trying to
beat up.
Did you fight?
With Brown still playing and steady dropping that daddy talk, Charleston finally let everyone know he was about to dip.
When we beat our kids, what do we tell our kids? Daddy.
No, I'm a daddy. Yo, don't call him daddy.
He don't do that. Yeah.
Man, no.
You gotta call him Unc.
I want to talk game, man. I don't want to do this foolishness.
Oh, come on, man. One time I seen Puff Daddy call what the boy named Meat Mill's daddy. I said, yo, what the fuck? I said, what? One time on Drink Champs, he called it was Fabulous and Jadakiss. He got the nervous like hey, calling them daddy and shit. Them motherfucker looked at him sideways, bro. You can't talk to certain players with that Pepsi shit. We ain't got it. I'm telling you, we're not doing it. You know what I'm saying? God, I would have walked out that motherfucker too. I'm surprised he didn't pull nothing, he didn't back anything out of him. You know what I'm saying?
Let's call him up.
Question, nigga, what the wrong with you? Like, what you be on? Like, what's your angle? Like the way, like, what you?
I'm angry.
I figured.
I wake up just like the rest of you to shoot up the neighborhood. I wake up angry just like everybody else. To the club that don't pay attention to no.
The host tried to press Charleston, suggesting that while he acts happy, he's really just tripping on social media.
Well, how you are angry and always popping like you a happy nigga? So now you contradict because when I be checking you out, you popping like you like a rapper or something, right?
Well, the rappers have always mimicked the players from the streets. The rappers have never came up with their own identity.
So you a carbon copy?
No. I was born before rap.
Now,
100% positive for a second though. 100%. You don't poke the bear. Comments in the comment section. Shout out Lady T. You don't poke the bear. The shit's gay as hell. You know what I'm saying? A man should never call another man daddy. These are, I don't even believe that we even got to say that shit. Like the nigga, like see this generation of kids, they don't understand that shit. No, they don't understand it. They be talking, listen bro. See, I work with kids, man. And sometimes they be saying some of the most fruity, see this is why they come with that pause shit, because they be saying some more fruity stuff to each other. I can't understand. You know what I'm saying? Because I was watching TV the other day with my kids. And in the middle of the commercial, man, two dudes was kissing. I said, what's going on, man? Like, it's really an agenda. Now, I'm not knocking nobody because you know what? I'm straight up and down at 6 o'clock. I just don't agree with it. That's not my stance, right? Keep whatever you do in private to your goddamn self. Don't bring it to OGs.
Charleston didn't hold back any frustration, straight up telling everybody on the podcast that he hates talking to young people. The tension kept building, and then Charleston got hit with a question that he couldn't answer, which he called a quiz.
Uncle Wayne them, who had a watch, who had a chain, who had a pinky ring, and who had cars that they own in barbershops. Yeah, I'm a barbershop. But to go back to your feelings, contradict.
No, we standing on feelings. This ain't no feelings.
No.
Your brain.
That's why I don't like talking to you.
Not even 3 seconds after that, Charleston was done. He stands up, walks out, telling his people to give the podcast hosts back their money. His reason? They weren't letting him speak his piece.
How do you? Because you asked me a question and you won't let me answer. You asked me a question,
but you on some police shit. I asked you something. You go with the police question.
Your first question. Your first question was.
Now you see what I'm talking about? This young generation with their bullshit. You talking to me? First, you paid me to be here. First of all, yes. How are you talking over me? You know who do shit like that, Vlad? If y'all ever watch Vlad TV, Vlad be doing that shit to motherfuckers. How you interviewing me and cutting me off mid-sentence, motherfucker? Where do they do that shit at? You see, this is why we check motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And they don't like people like that. Because, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? They want this soft presentation of men nowadays. I don't understand. I think you got to keep real and fake. Keep the fake over there. You know what I'm talking about? That's it. You can't mix the two. You can't blend them at all. But when I want y'all to watch when Charleston walks up, man. He walk kind of funny though. He walk kind of funny.
First question. Let me see if the old ass got good memory.
Get them. They money. They won't let me ask the question.
But this next interviewer found out the hard way what happens when you try to threaten someone over city pride. Charleston White was always quick to check interviewers who step out of line, and Lil Pistol Starter found that out the hard way when he asked Charleston how he felt about Memphis, pointing out that dissing the city.
You see what I'm talking about, these little homies? What kind of name is Little Pistol Starter? If you was a rapper with that name, how did you get it? And if you're a podcaster with that name, how is this credible? I'm not a Little Pistol Starter. Now, when we start interviewing people, I'm not interviewing nobody named Little Pistol Starter. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you know, we be killing people. Nah, I don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? We got a comment. Lady T, it says, it's the young kids. The same kids who think they're friends with their parents. I tell you, I got to tell my kids half the time, yo, me and you was not size. Don't talk to me, you talk to your friends. Don't try that shit. Don't pay me. Listen, man. My parents used to always say to me and you is not size. I mean, we're not on the same level. Which means when you talk to me, you gotta talk to me correctly. You know what I'm saying? And when grown folks are talking, you close your motherfucking ears. You ain't hear shit. Don't put your nose in our goddamn business. You ain't hear a motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? There was rules, etiquette. These motherfuckers think you and them is like in the same neighborhood of thought. Nah, I'm your parent, dog. We be friends when we need to be friends. Apart from that, nigga, you know what I'm saying? There's rules and regulations, bro. But yeah, that's a Little Pistol Starter.
Could get serious.
How you feel about Memphis? Now look, before you say something about Memphis, you know Memphis nigga get old nigga ass, you know, I'm just saying.
Even though Lil Pistol was trying to keep it light, Charleston wasn't having it.
I don't care nothing about Memphis.
For real? Why not?
Why should I feel anything about Memphis? I don't live here or nothing. So why should I feel anything about Memphis?
It's the most talent here though.
Why should I feel anything about Memphis? You ask me how I feel about a state that niggas to prison.
Yeah.
When niggas go to prison, what do it say? Such and such versus the state of Tennessee. So why would I feel anything about a slave state? Why would this ask me how I feel about the plantation?
We're not even halfway through this, and Pistol's threatening to put hands on Charleston.
What would you do if I slapped the shit out of you?
You go die.
You talking about Hollywood?
You see what I'm saying? These kids do this shit. These kids do this shit for what they call going viral, for shock value. How are you gonna tell them? For what reason are you gonna look at your elder and say, "Hey, what would you do if I slapped you?" Yo, man, niggas, I'll kill you. Goddamn right, try it today. That man probably packing ready to go. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, these kids now, it's a generational gap. That's what I'm seeing in these interviews. I think that's the theme that I'm noticing. You know what I'm saying? Right? It's a lot of younger guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, these kids are too testy in the motherfucker. They testy. And from what I'm seeing is the Pepsi generation. Look at these little homies when they doing interviews. They being testy in the motherfucker. Like, why are you trying to get that reaction? Then when you get the reaction, I'm telling you this what happens, bro. Then when they get the reaction, like, oh, whoa. Calm down, relax. The fuck you mean relax? Don't press the button. Don't. See, we live by a creed. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. That's all. That's it.
Yeah, you gonna die. I don't know no man you can slap and you wouldn't die. You might slap a boy.
Type shit.
Yeah, you might slap a boy, but nigga die slapping me.
Lil Pistol started talking about shutting down the whole interview, even calling Charleston a pump faker. The disrespect continued when he told someone off camera to give Charleston some melatonin or weed to chill him out.
Man, in my city, man. I shut shit down. I shut shit down. I can. Come on, man. Stop it. Man, stop it. He pump faking. He pump faking.
Charleston wasn't about to sit there and take it.
I done been in this city several times. I ain't seen you do nothing in this city. How is your city?
Yeah, how's this your city, Hollywood? Tell us, how's this your city?
All you gotta do is Google me.
I ain't gotta Google nothing.
You do.
I don't like no Google talk.
Hey, he probably needs some melatonin. He turned. You probably need some melatonin. Hey, get him some weed.
He chose to walk out, saying Lil Pistol was talking smack about a city he didn't even know that well.
You sure?
I don't like talking to young dumb. I don't like talking to young dumb niggas. It's facts. These kids don't know how to act, don't know how to speak, don't know how to articulate, and definitely don't respect their elders. I'm telling you this right now. Like, they see you walk past you. Don't you know you see me supposed to say good morning? The fuck is wrong with you, little nigga? Good morning, sir. Yeah, you goddamn right. Yeah, I earned the right to be called sir in the morning. You know what I'm saying? These kids ain't got no goddamn. You know, you couldn't say it to parents, but I don't want to go that far. But they're highly influenced by the media. That's why I'm gonna go there. Highly influenced by the media and the culture. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh shit, fucking ass got a goddamn thing going. Yeah, I hate these whole ass like this here. Man, let's go.
The energy was vibing out when he tried to explain how some Asian folks felt about their connection to black culture. Now, White's not trying to hear any of that, turning what was supposed.
Okay. This is I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is the end part. Here's the argument. Y'all, Lady T, Stacy, if y'all rock with me, anybody else, if y'all in the chat, because I can't see everything off of my monitor, y'all got to let me know. Is Asians a part of black culture? Can they say they with us? Are Asians allowed to use the N-word call and say nigga and all that kind of shit and talk like they one of us, like the Latinos do? Do they get that pass? Because this is the conversation at hand. All right, and I want y'all taking what Charleston got to say. All right, and let me know what y'all think in the comment section. All right.
To be a conversation into his own thing.
They're highly upset about what you said.
Yeah.
About the Asian community.
Yeah.
They feel as though they feel as though they were raised with black people. They have brothers who were black. They came from the same struggle.
They ain't come out no black. They ain't come out to see the. So whatever they think they grew up with, they are not us.
Things get real heated when White started to break down how these same people had used the N-word against him, a black man.
But how can they disrespect? They can't take that word and use it against me. That's the example I use, right? They want to embrace our culture, but when they get mad at us, how do they say though? How can they use that word toward a black guy and call me a n?
He goes deeper, talking about how he can't respect anyone trying to use black culture as a weapon against black people.
I don't like anybody who think they can take our culture and use our culture against us and then want to use the word derogatory toward a n.
Yo, he got a point though. That if you got a white friend, they get a pass to call you nigga when they're pissed off? No. Just because we came up together and no. But if I done seen some homies call their white friends nigga, you know what I'm saying? I done seen it. But I don't think it was reverse. Nah, you can't use it in a derogatory term. You know what I'm saying? You just can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You just can't do that. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta go to the comment section that I missed from Lady T. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yo, and he say if you ever slap a grown ass man, you gonna die. It's simple. You know what I'm saying? These kids nowadays, they young, dumb, and they young, dumb, stupid, goddammit. That's what they are. You know what I'm saying? They young, dumb, and stupid, man. No manners. You know, they say nigga, but they don't remember them enslaving black people. If they were talking about struggles in the case, be closed. But to say their culture is like black culture, yeah, that's false. I mean, it can't be like ours. Maybe y'all went through some shit. Maybe y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all went through some cultural struggles together, or you know what I mean? That I could kind of relate to what we've been through per se, and not to the enslavement part. Not that I can remember in history. You see what I'm saying? It just can't happen. You know what I mean? Now you could vibe with the culture and you could be like, yo, I'm down with the cause. But in being down with the cause, you can't turn around and use certain words derogatory. You know what I'm saying? And I think that happens because of the music. We get too much leeway and passes in the music, y'all. Way too much goddamn leeway.
And they say they our brothers.
When the interviewer tried to cool things down by saying the Asian community was being respectful, White wasn't having it.
They didn't respect, homie.
They were saying the delivery.
They wasn't even saying the delivery. They were saying that's the old day. That's the South. They was disrespecting the South. They didn't show no respect. They were saying, that's the old day. They saying they got the right to call us. They shoot at us, is what they telling us. We taking y'all culture and we gang bang against y'all, but we don't have no evidence of riding with y'all. They don't ride in prison.
The situation got more tense when the interviewer suggested that some Asians consider themselves part of black culture. Ooh, White shut that down quick.
You know, they were basically saying that they're because they grew up with black people.
They dick ain't big. They don't have big. Chinese men don't have. They can't never be no. They can't talk how I talk because my is bigger than a Mexican man. My is bigger than a Chinese man.
So instead of just backing off, White kept the pressure on, putting the interviewer in the hot seat for even bringing up these kind of topics.
How they tell them how they on me. Tell them to go look at the motherfucking me mass incarceration statistics. They ain't joined in with us with the prison population. 1 out of every 3 of us going to prison in America. How the they are and them ain't going to jail like us. When last time you seen the police shoot?
They ain't going to jail like us. They don't get the part. They don't get the treatment like we do. You see, it's all fun and games when you really got to be. I say I'm not in America, but when you really got to be black in America, it's all fun and games. Y'all want to be wearing y'all pants a certain way and talking a certain way and having mannerisms a certain way and say it's culture. But when the situation gets thick, you know where to be found. Is it really culture or you just? I feel like they're just playing the fence. They just want to look cool. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're piggybacking off of what we do, which a lot of people do it. You know what I'm saying? But if that's what we have, then that's what we gotta protect. I guess that's what Charles is coming from. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we got on a Monday night. You know what I'm talking about? That's what we got. You know what I mean? Nice, easy, some good old laughs, good old times with the kinfolk. You know what I'm talking about? Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. You know what I mean? Shout out to Lady T as always. Shout out to Stacy who popped in today. You know what I'm saying? Original Cadillac is in the building. You know what I mean? Number love to yourself. Show love to yourselves. You know what I mean? We got a comment here. They want to be down with the culture when it's convenient to them. When it's convenient to them, oh yeah, I'm with y'all. I'm with y'all. Yeah, are you gonna be with us when you gotta be locked up or when you know what I'm saying? The statistics are stacked against us in everyday life, especially with the laws. Now I don't like to get into those type of politics because it gets really thick. You know what I'm saying? With people's opinions. You think what I'm saying? But it is something to think about. And I absolutely do agree with Charleston on that one. You know what I'm talking about? But I appreciate y'all on a Monday. I'm going to let y'all know right now, I got some Cardi B updates tomorrow. You're not going to want to miss it. Tune in tomorrow night. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you make sure you have your tea, have your smoke, and be ready to go. You know what I'm talking about? And as always, let me know what country, what state, what province, what street corner, what penthouse in the sky you checking in from. Because we worldwide, baby, and it's nothing but love.